H.
S.
Student.
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 Video.
Series.
Welcome, incoming sixth graders. My name's Dan, and I do student support at Pleasant Hill Middle School. And we started a project last year called the Student Video Series, where we went around and asked students and adults on campus what their thoughts on important topics were. And then we edited together short videos and we watched them during the school year in class. Now, this idea is something that we've never done before. At the end of the year, I had two sixth graders come up to me and tell me that they had an idea to shoot a video for you guys, just for you guys. They wanted to ask students of all different ages what they had been nervous about when they first got to middle school, and if they could give advice to somebody who was nervous about the same thing, what that advice might be. They also wanted to come help me shoot it, and that's just what we did. So here is that video, and we hope you enjoy it.
And what were you afraid of when you first got here?
Probably when I first got here, I was afraid that I was gonna get lost and I wasn't gonna have any friends.
Something I was first nervous about is how I was gonna get around and everything. I didn't know anybody here when I first moved here.
Graders this
Probably that I want to make friends because I know people from Strainwood and PHE, but I didn't know people from other schools, and I wasn't sure if I was going to make friends or not.
The scariest thing was not finding my classes. Didn't really know anybody that I hung out with this year or later on. Didn't know any of the teachers.
Changing in the gyms.
I was nervous about bullies. I was nervous if I wasn't going to have any friends. Or
The first thing I was afraid of was getting bullied by 8th graders. I was afraid of getting lost and sort of just not knowing what to do and being picked on, but I'm not now.
How'd you fix it?
Well, there wasn't really any problems. That's just what I was afraid of. And I made a ton of new friends, and now I just sort of go with the flow.
And what were you afraid of when you came?
I was really afraid of being able to find my way and know where all my classes were.
And how'd you fix that?
Well, it really was.
I was just afraid of the people. I was afraid that they wouldn't accept me and that I wouldn't have very many friends, but I ended up being friends with almost everybody, and it's really fun,
So how'd you deal with that? Being
How did I deal with the fear? I just randomly talked to people.
The one thing I was nervous about coming to middle school was making friends and seeing if I'll fit in and if...
Going inside the locker rooms.
And what advice would you give to these sixth graders about how to deal with that?
Change and don't be scared.
Okay, so what's your advice for a sixth grader who's watching this next year in their first week of school if they're worried about how much homework there's going to be?
try to do most of your homework on Mondays.
It's going to sound cliche, but make sure you turn in your homework because once you start not turning it in, it's going to be hard to catch back up.
It's hard to get out of the hole.
Try to do all your work and study.
Stay in school, do all your homework, and just like old teachers to say hi, how you doing, or something. Or bring them coffee.
Listen. Just keep your grades up and don't be lazy.
Go say hi to somebody, make friends with them, and then, it won't be that bad. You'll make friends.
If you were in the same position and you see somebody else just like you, just by themselves, go hang out with them. Say, hi, you want to be friends? What's your name?
If you can't find your classes, just ask anyone. 8th graders, 7th graders, your friends, or teachers even. It's better to ask a teacher instead of being late to class.
Just don't be shy, just go ahead and have fun.
Yeah, stick with a group or just...
My advice to incoming 6th graders would probably be love yourself and
try to stay out of drama.
Yes.
Just have fun here.
So just find small groups of really good friends.
Like me.
Yeah.
And me, Chloe.
Just try to go with how the middle school flow works. It was crazy at first, but then it just got natural.
Same.
That's
why I said that.
Middle school. Okay, here we go. Alec. Perfect. Thank you, sir.